I got a little spoiler for week 1, my shirt.
Okay.
This is breaking news.
Who are the Steelers playing week 1?
Playing the Falcons. Or should I wear it for week 2?
What's that?
Denver.
Maybe get the Justin Fields jersey out?
No.
Okay, week 1. What are you putting on? It's a big week. You have all off season to prep.
Shirt's going to say, Sussy for Russie. Look at Arian.
I like it. That's good. Welcome back to Nanodosing. What's up? It's Tuesday. It's June 18th. Welcome back. We got the whole squad here. Jersey Jerry's going to join us for some voicemails in a little bit. Right off the top, it's been a big weekend. Hope you guys had a good one. It is Macrodosing versus the experts in the dozen trivia contest today.
By the time this comes out,
We'll know. We'll know. So, it's rivalry day.
Yeah.
I'm looking at you guys like ops right now. And Arian, unfortunately, is in Houston. He couldn't make it up here today, dealing with some illness in his family, so he's not able to make the trip. Some people are saying that Arian was scared, that he was afraid he was going to lose face-to-face, that he wasn't ready for the smoke, that he didn't have his macrodosing varsity jacket that he was going to put on to travel on the plane for the playoffs, and so he had to stay at home. I don't know if those are true or not. I'm just reading what I've heard people say today. So, Arian, do you have any comment?
Shut the fuck up, man. Ain't nobody scared of y'all, man. I was going to get whooped either way, but Big T was going to get in y'all ass. That's for sure. Wish I could make it, man. Really do. Wish I could make it.
Big T's on a mission. So we'll know by the time that this comes out what the result was.
Mm-hmm. It was funny. We was playing Detroit on Thanksgiving one year. And our number one corner, Jonathan Joseph, he got like real sick. And so, Megatron was like probably the best receiver in the league. And one of our coaches is an asshole. He walk around the whole practice and said, "Yeah, J-Joe ain't gonna make it this week. He got the Megatron flu."
I like that. Do you think that Calvin Johnson was the best receiver to ever play? Because you could make the argument, I think, that he was.
If he had played 5 more years, yeah.
Yeah, I'm talking like talent.
He was unbelievable.
Yeah, I think he'd have probably been number 2.
Randy?
Man, it's just that man was just different, dog.
Wait, so you're saying Jerry Rice not even top 2?
Nah, I think he's like the 3rd.
Wow.
I would probably say Randy over Jerry.
And this goes back to that age-old debate, though. Like, does longevity account more for like raw talent? Like, I don't look at longevity because longevity to me is like a crapshoot. That's just like luck of the draw. Like some people's bodies hold up, some people don't. Like this is what it is. I look at overall impact, and then I look at like just like talent level. Like Emmitt, nobody would say Emmitt Smith is, except for Cowboy fans, right? Is better. And don't get me wrong, Emmitt Smith is a GOAT, right? He's one of the GOATs. He's actually underrated in my opinion because his line was so good. But nobody's gonna say Emmitt Smith was a better running back than Barry Sanders.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But Emmitt Smith has way better numbers in every aspect. But it's just like longevity, different aspects. He was just Barry was better.
And also, if Calvin Johnson had played in today's era, I think he would be even better because they call the fouls more strictly against the defense. And also, you can pretty much smoke weed, and he just wanted to smoke weed and use that to treat his aches and pains. And he had the Lions flu. Him and Barry Sanders both caught a debilitating case of like Lions flu, and they were just like, I can't do this shit anymore. Let me quit. Let me retire. But yeah, if you watched him play, I think he's definitely top 3 all time, and you can make the argument he might be the best to ever play.
I think he's the most talented, certainly.
Yeah.
You talking about Barry?
No,
Calvin
Johnson.
Oh yeah, I think I think he's up there. He's probably in my number 2 slot for sure.
He was just so big. He was massive. And the fact that he played college ball at Georgia Tech?
Yep, with like one of the worst quarterbacks to ever play.
And the worst number to have as a receiver as well. Horrible number.
Was he in the 80s?
It was a 21.
No, in college he was 21.
He was 21?
Yeah.
That's not a terrible number.
Horrible number.
You see some players. Yeah, I don't like it either. I don't. That's my biggest old man take. But in terms of Fast numbers, 21. You could do a lot worse than that. But yeah, it doesn't look like a receiver.
Looks horrible. But I mean, he made it look sweet because he's so nice.
Yeah.
Do you want one of those time fuck up things that y'all love?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
You know how 2050 is closer than
fuck me up.
than 1997, whatever.
Wait, is that true? Holy shit.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh my God.
Jerry Rice and Phillip Rivers played in the same season in the NFL.
That's wild. That's wild. Was Jerry on the Seahawks then?
So that was his last season, 2004. He played for the Raiders and Seahawks.
Yeah. That does fuck me up from time to time. We got some things on the list that Big T sent over. I have a peed off.
Love to hear that.
I'm peed off about something. And before you even, I know
you really missed an opportunity. PFTeed off.
PFT'd off. Fuck. Yes, I'm PFT'd
No,
off.
it's okay.
PFT'd off. And I already know what your reaction is going to be to this, Big T. And so we can stop and I'll let you have that moment. I moved to Chicago 12 months ago. Almost exactly 12, like a little bit longer than 12 months ago. My last full month in New York City was April of 2023. I moved out at the end of May. So almost all of May. I'll give you all of May. I was there for all of May. Before I left, I canceled my gym membership. Yes, it was a bougie gym, whatever. It was the closest one to my apartment.
What, Downtown Athletic Club?
No, not that. It was Equinox. But
Okay.
it was close to my apartment, and they had a pool. That's why I really wanted it for the pool.
I need every bad bitch up at Equinox. Let me know right now if you a freak or not. You was up in there?
I was up in there.
Yeah.
Close to our breakfast spot, too.
Very close, yeah.
Yeah.
Great gym. I enjoyed it. Again, very bougie. But I canceled my membership, and a lot of times when you cancel a gym membership, you have to jump through all their hoops, right? So I remember I canceled a Gold's gym membership back in, I think it was in Austin a long time ago, and they make you send a certified letter. You have to go to the post office and get the post office to like stamp your mail in person, have a person sign off on it. They make it very, very difficult for most gyms to cancel your membership. Not Equinox. So I went in there, I told them, hey, listen, it's been real. Enjoyed the pool. Every bad bitch got to have one, and I was happy to be a bad bitch for the last 4 years. So I need to cancel my gym membership here. And they said, okay, we're sorry to see you go, sir. It will be canceled by the end of the month of May. So you have to pay for all of May, then it's canceled. I got a notification yesterday in my email. I don't think they're a sponsor. They have been a sponsor, Rocket Money. So I use Rocket Money, and they monitor my accounts, and they give me alerts when there's like a big transaction. And they said, large transaction processing right now, Equinox Gym, New York City. And I was like, what? So I clicked through on it, opened it up. I've been paying for an Equinox membership for the last 12 months in New York City, even though I canceled it. Now, I know exactly what Big T's doing right now, so I'll walk you through it so he doesn't have to talk while he's typing. He's looking up what the gym membership cost is, and then he's going to multiply that by 12.
Well, no, I'm seeing how much money you don't notice.
That I didn't know that I spent. Yeah. And it's fair. It's a fair point, but I dug a little bit deeper because I thought the same thing. I was like, wait, I've paid like $3,000 to Equinox over the last year. And the reason why I've done that is because it was being pulled out of a different account, a savings account that I don't check. I don't look at my transactions on there. I got my checking. I've got not withdrawals, transfers that are scheduled every month to put stuff into my savings account. So I check the checking account. I look at alert. Yep. Oh, the monthly transfers, the scheduled transfers?
Nah, like a lot of people, what I noticed is like people don't like separate their accounts, and so like they'll just like if you just have your money and it just goes in one thing, like that's problematic.
Wait, who does that? That's crazy.
There's a lot of I think over 75% of America, I think it was like doesn't have like $1,000 saved up. And so like a lot of the reasons isn't because of bad wages and stuff. A lot of it is because of bad spending habits, like not really understanding how to compartmentalize their money. And so like psychologically, if you see a big lump of money, it's harder to manage than if you If you
Yeah, no, I know I have bad spending habits, which is why I have to put it all in savings and stuff when I get it, and then I don't spend it.
Yeah, just saying pro tip alert.
So I canceled it, and then I spent like $3,000 in the last year on a gym membership in a city I don't live in.
Wait, so why didn't they cancel it? They
fucked up. They
Yeah.
didn't cancel it. I don't know.
Do you think you could like
Well, I sent
Karen on them and
I
like
sent
give me
them-
$3,000?
I sent them a strongly worded email yesterday. Is
Love
what
that.
I did.
Love that. Can you read it?
And I said I expect the entire 12 months of dues
That's strong.
Hell yeah.
back
That's strong.
to me
Yep.
as soon as possible.
My family will have a word with the owners.
What if they say you can just have an Equinox membership in Chicago for free for a year? Do you take that bet? Or
Is
do
there
you
an
take
Equinox
that-
here?
There's several Equinoxes here.
Oh, I don't think there's one near my place. So no, I don't have.
Yeah, no, there isn't one near you.
Yeah, so I'm fine with my current gym. I'm happy at my current gym. I said, hi, my name is PFT Commenter.
That's what's on the card.
I had an account with you guys until June of 2023 when I moved out of New York City to Chicago. I canceled the account before we left New York, but I just saw that I've been getting billed for $268 a month for the past year from you all. Please check your notes on this account and cancel all memberships and refund me for the last 12 months.
Nice.
Let me know if you need any more details regarding the situation. Thanks. I should have just ended it with XOXO,
Yeah.
PFT commenter. So we'll see if I get any money back. That I feel like
That
it might be hard to get that money once they have it, but I'm going to fight them because it's the principle of it. I went in, did the whole thing. I did everything right, and then they just didn't do it. So we'll see. They should at least give me like a bunch of send me $3,000 worth of supplements that they sell in their little shop.
Or like they have like a smoothie bar there?
Yeah, just give me all.
All the smoothies.
Give me all your smoothies.
Movie gift card.
Yeah, smoothies and that the Kiehl's hair products.
Yeah, they switched to a different one since you've left.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
Scandal.
Yep. Not that I know. I don't belong to an Equinox, but I've seen some TikTok uproar about it.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm still getting harassed by LA Fitness. I cut they payment off 2 months ago. These motherfuckers is still, hey, we're about to cut your membership, bro. Fucking cut it. I don't care, bro. Cut the shit.
Gyms might be the biggest scandal in America.
It's
a
predatory.
scam because
It's predatory.
they make it so hard to do anything, and also if everybody it's like the bank. It's exactly like the bank. If everybody that had a membership showed up to work out, they'd have to close their doors and say like, we can't do this. There's too many people here.
I think there are 2 laws Congress could pass tomorrow that would have 100% approval of the American people. Everything that exists in this country has to be able to be canceled online from a personal computer in less than 10 minutes.
Okay.
You can cancel anything online, not over the phone, not through the mail, not in person, online. And 2, commercials cannot be louder than the show you're watching.
Good one.
That was actually, they said they were doing that like 5 or 6 years ago, and then they never did it.
They're so much louder.
I've noticed it get way worse recently. Yesterday I was watching baseball and the commercial came on and damn near blew my ears off.
Is that because baseball's so soft? Like the audio of baseball on TV, it's pretty calm, and then a commercial just boom,
Yeah, but
sound.
it was so much louder. It's crazy.
I agree. I think those are 2 good things. Or we could just do a reverse gym strike. If you have a membership to a gym, we all show up on one day and see what they do. They won't be able to handle it.
Overwhelm them.
Overwhelm them.
That's like the
This is my January 6th.
that's like the court system. If you ever ask a lawyer something like what would happen if every person who was charged with a crime took it to trial, they're like, we don't know. There'd be no way to do it.
Yeah, it's impossible because people get complacent. I tell you what, if I don't get this money back from Equinox, we might have to set up a gym day. America gets strong. Make America strong again.
I want Arian to come here one time, and I want to take you guys, like you 3, to a Pilates class and watch you guys do Pilates.
You can keep wanting to do that.
I would dominate Pilates.
I'll kill that shit.
You wouldn't. You and all of the MILFs in Chicago, you would be struggling.
Arian's
All of you.
Arian's in.
Now you got me.
Yeah, Arian, MILF City.
Yeah. Pull my arm.
Yeah. But I want to see you guys do Pilates. I want to see how you would react to that.
Do they have a list? Has anybody ever made a list of the most attractive cities? I'm talking like any sort of science behind it. I guess that's probably pretty hard to do.
I'm sure those lists exist. Those lists exist.
Yeah, probably a beach. I would say Miami.
California.
Yeah, coastal. And I don't think it has anything to do with the breeding. I think it has to do with the migration.
Yeah. It says, okay, wait.
Pretty people prefer water.
Okay, I
Monaco.
have a couple right here. The top 10 cities celebrated for their stunning women. So it's focused on women.
Miami got to be up there.
Montreal,
Oh.
Oh,
Ha-ha.
Seoul, South Korea,
okay.
Okay.
Amsterdam,
Hmm.
Tel Aviv, Israel,
All right.
Moscow.
Who put this list
Yeah,
together?
Yeah,
this
what's
is-
up with this list, yo?
This sounds like a communist list.
WeAreLibs.com.
That's not a
Articlesfactory.com,
lit. Moscow?
Moscow, yeah.
Varna, Bulgaria,
Yeah.
This is
Big
just,
lip
I mean, they're
city.
just talking.
Bro. Nah,
Buenos,
this is-
Aires, Buenos Aires,
I've heard Buenos Aires it's very good.
New York City,
Okay.
Stockholm, and Kiev, Ukraine.
Tomato, tomato, tomato,
Come
tomato.
on, man.
Boo.
Hey, bugging.
Okay, this is Yahoo Finance, so this might be
Who
a
wrote
different
it?
list.
Who wrote it? Who wrote the article? Say the name.
The bad one,
Yeah.
Yes.
it is
Why am I going to a finance website?
Dakota Smith wrote
Oh,
the
Yahoo
bad one.
Finance has their toes in everything.
So the Yahoo Finance one says this is 25 cities. Yeah, this is Afifa Mushtake wrote this.
Okay.
So this is saying why they would be okay. Manila, Philippines.
All right, get this global. I don't want this globalist bullshit. I want America.
Okay, I'll go to the top 10 and then
Red, white, and or blue.
Okay. Okay, top 10 American ones.
Were you just doing most beautiful in terms of scenery?
No.
Okay.
Oh, now it's
Oh, here we
telling
go. HGTV. The top 10 American cities in terms of the prettiest people. Number 10, Cleveland.
Yeah. Wow. There are a surprisingly hot. No, I'm not. That's not even fake. I bet because there are a surprisingly hot, like large amount of hot women in Cleveland. You would be shocked.
All right, top 5. Number 5, Salt Lake City, Utah.
Oh, Mormons. Yep.
No, that's true.
That's true.
Yeah, it is true. It is true.
That's
the,
true.
The Mormons are beautiful.
They don't drink, don't smoke,
They're blonde. They're blue-eyed. They're
have
beautiful.
a lot of babies.
Yep.
Sneaky ass pretty city though. Just scenically too. That's,
yeah,
Salt
Lake
that's
City's
a pretty
beautiful.
city though.
Number 4, Austin. Yeah, it's a pretty attractive city. I would say it's up there. I don't know if number 4 overall.
Oh, I don't know about that one though.
Number 3, New Orleans. I'd never thought that New Orleans was like a baddie capital of the world. I always thought that it was just a fun place.
Are they just seeing women there for bachelorette parties?
I think what this is when you're in New Orleans, you're hammered, so everyone's got beer goggles.
Everyone's a 10.
Yeah, everyone's a 10. Number 2, LA.
Yeah.
Makes
And
sense.
number 1, Miami.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the Charles Barkley bit where he hates women from San Antonio.
Yeah, big women.
Big women.
Big women. in
Big
San
backed women
Antonio.
from San Antonio.
They do have.
Charles Barkley don't like fat women.
Charles Barkley has beef with the city of San Antonio because they have his words that they just have a lot of big backed women.
You've never heard him talking to Shaq about the big women in San Antonio?
Nah.
It's so funny.
Hysterical. Also, Charles Barkley, enjoy him next season. Last year on television.
Yeah, I don't think that's true. I think he's going to come back.
Didn't sound like it.
What is he gonna do?
I think
He said he's retiring.
Yeah, he said that's going to be his last year on TV. He could, but I think that Charles is going to get so much money thrown at him, and he can do anything. I said last night that I think Charles could do an after show for Summer House and be instantly the most entertaining person on television. Doesn't matter what he's talking about. I just want to hear Charles talk.
Wait, do you mean Summer House like the
Yeah.
Bravo show?
Yeah, he could do Summer House recaps, and it would be the best show on TV.
Yeah, it probably would.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
he's
funny.
been making $10 million a year. He doesn't need to do that anymore.
Yeah, but I think he'd miss it too. He would.
He's not young.
He would miss hanging with the fellas. You can tell he just has a good time.
61. He's a little younger than I thought he was.
Now, Charles could also just make a career out of going from golf tournament to golf tournament and just playing in the pro-ams and then doing. That's what they should do.
If he commentated golf.
Yeah, some golf channel, or whether it's the Golf Channel or Fox's golf coverage, NBC's golf coverage, somebody should just hire him and just send him on the PGA Tour. It'd be
NBC needs to do some about their golf coverage. It was abysmal.
there was a lot of commercials.
I saw half of Bryson shots until like the 12th hole.
A lot of commercials. It was bad. Nothing as good as the Masters app. Get on that shit. All right, so you want to talk about some of the stuff you sent over here, Big T, on the list?
Whatever you want, King.
I just have I've got just a general rule of thumb. If you're a public figure in America, don't take a picture of your meat.
Who did that?
We don't need to see your meat. Chuck Schumer posted his meat yesterday on Father's Day. He was grilling.
He's the worst.
He was grilling out. That's Amy Schumer's uncle, right?
Is it?
I believe so.
I
Yeah.
think
Are you
so.
serious?
Yeah.
Yeah. How do you think she became famous? Because she's so funny.
Oh.
So Chuck Schumer was manning the grill on Father's Day, and he posted a picture of him cooking burgers. And in this picture, it's the raw patties that are on the grill, and then he put a slice of cheese on a raw patty.
Ew.
No, there are 6 burgers. He has 3 or 4 slices of cheese on one of them
Oh,
raw.
I didn't zoom in and see how many
It's-
slices of cheese there were.
It's
on there.
multiple.
Yeah, that looks like multiple slices of cheese on a raw patty. This man has never cooked for himself before. But just don't post your meat. Don't post your meat. Remember Lincoln Riley
Yep.
and his brisket, right? There's another Texas politician, I think, that posted a picture of their brisket. Your meat never looks as good on social media as it does to you.
And it doesn't make you look relatable either.
No.
It makes you look even worse.
Yes. This man does not cook. He has never cooked a thing in his life, if that's how he's making burgers. It's like a robot pretending to be human.
And you would think if you've never done that before, you would ask somebody like, hey, can y'all make this look normal? Like,
Yeah.
tell me what to do and tell me when to take the picture. Or just don't take the picture.
Yeah, it's also a trash grill that he's got, I think. Was it 4 burners? Yeah, it's bad. It's bad. Never post your meat on social media. Or if you do, post it black and white, and then everyone gets very angry at you.
Funny story about Chuck Schumer. My brother and sister went to the same college, like 2 years apart. And my brother was older. We went to his graduation. Chuck Schumer's there, like randomly just gives a speech. And it's basically about how he like had the option to like take a scholarship to travel around the world or like stay with the girlfriend he had at the time. And he stayed with the girlfriend. They broke up, blah, blah, blah. So he's like, follow your dreams, whatever. My sister graduates from the same college 2 years later. He gives the exact same speech. And then we found out a different college, this was in like upstate New York, a different college that was also in upstate New York. He was there giving the same exact speech at that college.
Oh, my
What
God.
is he doing commencement speeches every year?
It wasn't a commencement speech. It was just like he just showed up. Like he just shows up to these colleges, I think, because he wants like young voters.
Yeah.
So he did, but it was so funny because it was like literally the exact same speech. He's like, never pick the girl, blah, 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 blah. Like so
The
funny.
opposite of Goodwill Hunting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
exactly.
Don't fall in love. That's my message to America.
That's exactly what it was.
That's the male equivalent of the Harrison Butker speech.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is like, society has told you a giant lie. And that's that you will be fulfilled by love. So go out there and make a career for yourself.
Yeah.
Low key
Make money.
facts though, man.
Make money. You don't love love. And it's sad.
Facts.
It's good to see that the people in charge are really competent and like normal and know what they're doing.
If you ate this burger, you would get so sick. I hope he ate this burger. He's also got some knockers on him. Chuck Schumer, look at those B cups. Nipples protruding, disgusting. Yeah, it's a bad picture. Just if you're a politician, no meat. No meat. Don't eat a corn dog or a banana at a state fair because people just Photoshop a penis in. There are a few things that you can't do. Don't shoot a basketball on the campaign trail because you're probably going to miss, and then that's going to live on. But if you do make it, then it's awesome.
If you wet though, that'll work.
If you're wet, then you can jump up double-digit points if you make your only shot. But chances are you're going to miss that. It's just day one stuff.
What's the closest shot you can take where like it's impressive if you make it? Like no 70-year-old politician needs to be shooting a 3. But like if they stepped up and made a free throw, like would that be good?
Yeah, if you make a free throw first turn, you're wearing a suit and tie, maybe the sleeves are rolled up a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm impressed by that. But yeah, don't post any pictures of you grilling. What are some of the other worst celebrity food pictures? I feel like it's an entire genre, right?
I haven't noticed.
Yeah, you just make trash food. Excuse me. You make trash food, you try to flex about it.
I remember Kathy Hochul, the New York governor, posted a picture of her grilling one time. and it was like the most unrelatable. Like it was the most staged photo of all time. What up, Big J?
Hey, Jerry. Here's the other thing: is if you were to take every single meal that you've ever made for yourself, I'd imagine that you'd probably make some good food from time to time, some things that taste good. But in reality, if you post a picture, if I make like my perfect sandwich or, like I make pasta at home and then I put it on a plate and I took a picture of that plate of pasta, people would be like, that looks disgusting. 99% of the stuff that I make for myself at home, if I look at it and I transport myself into a restaurant, I would send it back. I'd be like, this isn't restaurant quality. It might taste really good, but there's a big difference between making something at home and then having like a chef that's trained in how to present it, send it to you. So it's very hard.
The more I listen to y'all talk about food, more I feel like y'all can't cook.
I can cook.
I don't think you can.
I actually had a great menu plan for tonight. I was going to make you dinner, and we're going to have short ribs, and we're going to have cacio e pepe pasta. And it was going to be great, Arian, but unfortunately you're not here, so you can't have it.
Damn, I missed out.
Yeah.
Blame my daughter. She got everybody sick.
Probably from food that you cooked.
Well, it was Father's Day, so they cooked me food.
Oh, what'd they make you?
It was really cute what they did. I was playing Valorant, right? So I was like, I'm gonna play a couple games. And my daughter kind of gave it away. She comes, she's like, hey, Daddy, don't come in, okay? Don't leave, okay? If you need something, I'll get it for you, okay? I was like, okay, that's what's up. So I knew they was doing something. So they just had like this big old giant tray. They gave it like a charcuterie board. So it was like a whole bunch of like cheeses and meats and crackers and other stuff. And then they gave me my favorite wine, which is Camus. And then it was just this big old plate of chicken wings from Wingstop. So I had like Cajun, lemon peppers, fries. It was cute. It was dope.
That does sound pretty good.
It was dope. And then they had made this. I have these really dope ass. If you're a parent, you should get these. They're like these magnet block things, and there's like, I don't know, 30 of them, and you can just build different things with them. And
Magnet tiles?
Yeah.
Oh, those are awesome.
They're so fire, and they just be building tunnels. And my littlest baby, they built a like a little rat race for her, a rat maze, and they made her go through it, and she made it out. But they built like this little throne, and they had it all decorated. And then they gave me a crown, and they was like serving me. It was pretty. That was really
nice.
cute. Man, see them go through all that trouble. I appreciate it.
That is nice.
Ari and I went to the Camus Vineyard last week.
You fuck with it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just so elegant. Love that one.
Mm-hmm.
You know who would? I guarantee you who would have like a great database of worst celebrity food pictures? Jeff D-Lo.
Yeah.
He probably has that ready to go at any given time. Kirk Cousins has put out some bad meat too. He cooks like unseasoned chicken, unseasoned steaks. Just bad stuff.
Does he really?
Well, there's been some bad pictures. He also put like tinfoil down on his grill so he didn't get his grill messy, and you don't get any of the good char that way.
I didn't even know that was something people did.
Oh yeah. Some people do that. He probably showers wearing a swimsuit.
Oh.
Yeah. Jerry, you cook?
I do. The mic is a problem right now.
Okay. Oh, that's a bad one.
It's a bouncy one.
Here, can we? Here, take this one,
All right.
and then I'll take this one.
Okay, that's
So
better.
You cook it. You cook at home.
I do. I mostly grill. I leave the cooking usually to my girlfriend.
You ever post pictures of your meat?
I just did a couple weeks ago. I thought it was excellent. People were shitting on me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. People will shit on it no matter
It
what.
tasted great. I like my steak medium,
Okay.
but there's a medium rare community out there that'll bury you,
Yeah.
which made me feel like that was the last time I'll ever post a picture of my meat.
Yeah, you can't
No
do it
Diddy,
again.
but
Yeah, you can't do it again. You can't do it again. I like to post the black and white pictures.
I know,
of the
you're big
steak
on
because
that.
then people are like,
I
what
was
the
gonna
fuck?
take it, and I was like, I'm not gonna take his bit.
No, you can do black and white. You can do that.
But yeah, I mean, I posted it, and I was like, the char was excellent. I was like, this looks incredible.
Mm-hmm.
I have to post it. It was my first 2 ribeyes on my new grill. I posted it, and it was like 70% saying that I overcooked it, and 30% was like agreeing with me, saying, "Hey, he likes his steak medium." So,
Mm-hmm.
and I've been a medium guy on record for years now. So,
Yeah, medium's fine. I just don't like well done.
no, well done is crazy.
Yeah.
I'm a big medium guy.
You know what I've started to do recently?
Mm.
And by started, I mean I did this one time this weekend. I'm gonna keep doing it. I was at a restaurant that had steak as a side,
Wow.
like a cut of hanger steak as a side, probably like 8-10 ounces.
Okay.
And so I got a breakfast sandwich, and then I got a side of steak to go with it.
I like that.
It's a power move.
That's like the cookout of nice restaurants.
Yes, it was great. I'm not going to say who I was eating with. It was Mark Titus, and he also got a breakfast sandwich, but did not get steak on the side. Oh. And so he ordered. He's like, "Yeah, I'll try one of your breakfast sandwiches. That looks really good." I was like, "You know what? I'll do the same, and I'll also get a side of steak." And he just
bodied him.
At that point, he might have just gone home.
Yeah, beta
for the weekend.
It's a beta move.
Big time beta. Yeah, I'm going to see if Jeff D. Lowe has any examples of some fire celebrity.
I have
meat
an
pictures.
interesting celebrity story that I had dinner with Ben Affleck, and he didn't have any dinner. He just had the appetizer.
That's it, just one appetizer?
So, yeah, I don't want to... The person I went to dinner with, I don't want to put their name out there or anything like that, but as you know, Affleck's in recovery, sobriety. We had that in common. We talked on a couple of different occasions through this person, and we went out to dinner and in New Jersey, and we go there, we meet, and everything was cool. A lot taller than I thought. And no, J-Lo was not there. But we sit down, normal conversation, orders pretty much every appetizer for the table. We eat the appetizers, it's great, and he's like, "Enjoy your dinner, guys." And
just got up and bounced.
Yeah, just left. No dinner, no nothing. And
How many apps were there?
Probably like 8 to 12.
Oh, well, if you're sampling apps, I mean.
Well, I stayed for the dinner.
No, I know, but I'm saying, did he have some of 8 to 12 apps?
Yeah.
Well, then that's, I mean,
I
you
guess
know.
it's fair.
So who was
I
this
almost
person?
prefer that.
Somebody close to Barkley.
Okay.
Yeah.
On the Giants?
Yeah.
Maybe was on the Giants. Maybe just retired.
No.
from the Giants.
This is strictly agents now we're talking.
Okay, got it. Got it. So not Darren Waller.
No.
Okay, all right. I assume.
Have I met Darren? No, I haven't met Darren Waller.
You had him on the show, right?
Had him on my little sobriety stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, we were talking about what the Beer Olympics would have to do, and at this point, they're going to have to go to like people that aren't allowed to drink.
Yeah, like Jay Cherry. Come on, let's do this. Darren Waller.
Yeah, everyone in America that is allowed to drink has said no. So now they're on to Max Crosby, Darren Waller, the whole squad. Robert Downey Jr. might show up. We don't know. So yeah, you guys want to do some voicemails? Or are there any other items off the top we want to talk about?
There's something I wanted to get into. I wanted to get your opinion on.
Okay.
This is actually kind of crazy, dog. So over the last, what is this? Like 2-3 days, maybe? There was a report from Reuters that dropped. I don't know. Did you see this?
I don't know.
All right, so Reuters had this investigative report that came out that said the U.S. took part of a misinformation campaign. So they had a clandestine operation that they spread misinformation about China's COVID vaccine towards the Filipino population. So long story short, it's a very long report. If you read it, it's mad interesting. But it started under the administration of Trump, and it continued for months with the Biden administration. And so basically what they did was they found that China had put some misinformation in social networks saying that the U.S. was responsible for COVID.
Mm-hmm.
And so our brilliant government decided to try to win the misinformation war against them. And part of it was for, like I said, you got to read the report because it gets like a little deeper, because it goes with our foreign affairs with another country. I forget the country's name. It's like Malad or something like that. And so what they wanted to do was, so China, to kind of trying to combat that, because so Trump, remember when Trump was saying it's China virus? Mm-hmm. That was on purpose. And that was because China was spreading misinformation about us. And so he was like, we got to do it back. And then they commissioned this operation to do it. And so to combat that, China was like, okay, well, let's kind of like patch up our name a little bit to help with the PR, with all those public relations with the countries around them, and one of them was the Philippines, and they were like, okay, let's start giving aid for vaccines to these countries, and so the U.S. caught wind of that, and then they started a social media campaign through what they think is like thousands. They confirmed 300, but what they think it was like thousands of like bot accounts from like Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all these accounts saying China is the virus. And then they started saying that Philippines has a big Muslim population. They started saying that vaccine has pork in it. And the interesting, well, the whole shit is interesting, but it wasn't one of the first. Has it happened? This is not the first time it's happened, right? So this is straight from the article. Said perhaps the biggest outrage came after it was revealed in 2011 that the CIA used fake hepatitis vaccination program as part of its efforts to track down and kill Osama bin Laden.
Yeah.
Who was hiding in Pakistan. The ruse led to outrage from doctors worldwide and a promise from in 2014 from the CIA not to use immunization programs as a cover for its operations in the future. They said the damage had been done and backlash against unrelated polio vaccination efforts in the region took hold. And Pakistan and Afghanistan are now the only two countries that have yet to be declared free of the polio virus type 1. So it's like a very long report. It's really interesting and it's really fucked up that the U.S. did this, and Philippines got hit really hard, and their death spiked, and the U.S. is a part of the reason as to why.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. I remember when Obama did that to get bin Laden. Part of the thing was they wanted to confirm whether or not that was bin Laden that was hiding out in Pakistan. Mm-hmm. And so they sent a bunch of doctors. I don't know if they said they were the Red Cross or just Doctors Without Borders or whatever it was, but they sent a bunch of doctors out in this town saying that they were giving out vaccines, and in reality they were taking blood and DNA samples from people to try to analyze that to see if they were related to bin Laden. And then that came out after the fact, and all the doctors were like, well, now no one's ever going to trust what we say in this part of the country ever again.
Yep.
So, yeah, we've done that shit before. So they had like 300, maybe thousands of social media accounts that were telling people in the Philippines, like, this is China trying to poison you.
Yeah, they confirmed 300. They actually went to the company Twitter, and they told them what they were doing, and they flagged them, and they looked at all the accounts, and they was like, yeah, this is like bot data. So they looked through all their accounts. It's like, this is exactly what bot data is. And so they deleted all the accounts. And so, but they think it was a lot more because it started in 2019.
I want to talk to a bot farmer, somebody that invents bots on Twitter. Like, how do you do it? What's the process? How do you streamline it? Because if you just get a bunch of computers and make a bunch of email addresses, you can come up with a lot of different like fake accounts, but it would take you a long time. Having to fill out all the bios, all that shit, but like, what's the
time consuming, dog?
What's the process like if you've got thousands of bots?
Softwares for that now.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah, that automatically like registers a bunch of accounts, fills out their profiles. Yeah. I need to talk to somebody that is in that line of work. I remember the Washington Redskins did that a couple years ago, or I guess they were the football team at the time. They hired like a new dance instructor for their dance team, and then all the replies underneath every Commander's post and like Pro Football Talk posts and news articles about this new like dance instructor were just different accounts saying like the Washington football team is doing what needs to be done to improve their status in the NFL. Credit to them. And it was just a bunch of fake accounts that I think were from a PR firm that was working with the head of the dance team that they just hired. But yeah, I would like to get into bot life. Bot life on NFL Sunday, just misinformation.
Oh yeah.
Throw off some betting markets maybe, like some fake injury news.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that would be something. If you're like Baker Mayfield, injured knee, expected not to return, and you get a bunch of people with the fake blue check marks. They look like they're wearing suits in their profile picture. Jerry, you would fall for that left and right.
Oh yeah, I almost fell for the White Sox Dave just got hacked for or whatever. I posted that exact tweet on my Twitter. I was like, hey, is this real? Because it was from the X account.
The DM. You got the DM? Yeah.
So, yes, I got that a couple weeks ago, and people were like, no, don't do it. So I was like, okay. So I just blocked the account. And then White Sox Dave got the same exact DM. He clicked the link. Sucks.
And then when it happens and it's true, If they're like, hey,
Yeah.
Jerry, you've been posting some stuff that might get your account taken. Now you're not going to click that link anymore.
Exactly.
This is how they get you.
What do they get? I don't understand what they're getting out of that, though.
Yeah, I don't know. So somebody hacked White Sox Dave, and it's something that's going around where I can pull up the DM right here because I got it too. I did not click on it. I opened the message and I knew that it was fake because it was from like X community safety or some bullshit like that. It says, hello, dear X user. Your account is currently under investigation for copyright violations. To provide your feedback within the specified time, please complete the form below. Failure to respond within 24 hours will result in the suspension of your account. Oath your account, OAF. And then it gives you a form, have a nice day, X support team. So if you click on that, then they just get your account?
I think so, yeah.
And then they just send that out to everybody that you've DM'd?
I guess so.
And then, yeah, what do they get?
Yeah, what do they get? They're getting your email address?
They might get your email.
Password, I guess?
They could probably find your password.
My passwords are so easy. Every one of them.
Don't say that.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't say that.
I shouldn't have probably said that. Yeah, you're right.
No, they're difficult.
I love Russie 123.
Super close.
Yeah.
But nothing to do with Russie.
Yeah. Renegade.
I love TJ.
Oh, it's here we go.
That's one of them. But.
Here we go. Did Russie ever get back to you on Valentine's or not Valentine's? I'm
No.
sorry, there's a Freudian slip. Father's Day.
I didn't post. You told me not to post. Well, you didn't tell me not to post. You're just like, I asked you if it was.
Oh, you
too
had
much.
a Father's Day post ready to go for
I
Russie?
did, and I hit up Eric, and I'm like, "Hey, is this too much?" And he's like, "Yeah, I think so." I think
If you're looking for a response from him, it's probably too much. It is very funny.
Did you see the one I just posted today?
No, what'd you do today?
Oh, go check it out.
That
It's
was a good one, Jerry.
It's a good one.
Okay, I'm gonna pull up the one that you sent me. This is Jerry's posts that were too hot for X.com. Is this too much for a Happy Father's Day post? And it's who's this picture of? This is Adam Sandler and the kid from Big Daddy, right? Mm-hmm. Except it's Russ Wilson's face on Adam Sandler and then Jerry's face on the kid, and they're holding hands. And I thought he'd probably look at that and be like, blocked.
Today was a good one though.
Okay, I'm gonna
like
pull
today.
this up
I think
today.
he would get a laugh out of this one if he sees it, which he probably won't. But
Oh, you're trying to get a response from Russell Wilson?
yeah,
Got you.
Oh, that's good. It's Dr. Evil and Mini-Me.
yeah, it's a good one.
Yeah, that's strong stuff.
Yeah, I got a couple good ones lined up.
You got anything lined up for 4th of July?
No, it's 4th of July. No, I usually take it easy that day. That day is my sobriety date, so I just pound some hot dogs back and burgers and just chill.
How many years is this?
9 will be.
Congrats.
Thank you. So yeah, just pound hot dogs all day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love hot dogs on 4th of July. I'm a big fan of, you know what? I'm a big fan of the char on the hot dog.
The grill marks.
Yeah, that's why I know people are like, oh, Chicago hot dogs are the best. I haven't, the ones that you get all around, it's like, they're too plain to me. I want something with a char.
There's a difference between a hot dog that you get from a hot dog stand and
Yes.
then a hot dog that you grill yourself.
Yeah.
And I never thought that hot dogs were anything special. I thought they were just, like whatever you put ketchup, mustard on them, have a good time. But in Chicago, they use better meat.
Yeah, for
It's
sure.
better meat
I agree
inside
with
the
that.
dogs.
Jerry Glizzy Goblin? That's what they're saying.
How many are you putting down this year?
I do probably 5 or 6 in a day.
It's a strong day.
Yeah, probably do 5 or
All
6.
at once, or do you get
No,
some at 1
no,
and then you
yeah.
go back at 5?
Yeah, I get some and then go back.
Okay.
I can't do it all at once.
Can't take all those glizz.
Anything else you guys? Big T, do you have a teed off?
Yeah, but it makes me sound like a real boomer. Like it's really boomer.
Okay.
So I don't know if I want to do it or not.
I
Do
don't
it.
think this would be your first time entering that
Yeah, I know.
territory.
Big T is going to be a boomer.
So, all right. Y'all have been to concerts before.
Fact.
And I don't know how you fix this. It seems like a problem without a real solution unless you go, kind of Gestapo on people. But the freedom of movement is out of control. Nobody's ever getting up, getting down, going to get beer, coming back. It's too much moving.
What kind of concert are you talking about? Like you have a seat?
Yes.
So a seated concert.
Yes.
Are we
And
talking
people are
classical music. What
This
concert?
this was Uncle Kracker, Megan Maroney, Zach Brown Band, and Kenny Chesney.
Okay.
Good lineup. And just people, nobody's ever. It's just getting up, it's crazy. They're just walking all over the place.
Yeah.
Sit down.
Just sit down at concerts.
Or stand at your seat. I can live with that. But it's the getting up, going to get stuff, coming back 8 times.
And especially if you're in an aisle seat,
Oh,
then there's people going
brother.
by all day.
Yeah, it was out of control.
All right. Well, yeah, I would suggest going to concerts that don't have seats.
Oh, well,
Standing.
no. I mean, what a stupid solution that is.
Standing.
Yeah, go stand
dancing
for 3 hours.
Yeah.
Isn't that where people want to be? The standing section?
Yeah, you want to be close and standing, I think.
You don't want to dance at concerts?
No, I want to sit there and listen to the music. But again, I'm not even talking about standing
Wow.
up at your seat. If you want to do that, I prefer you didn't, but that's better than the getting up and walking around every 10 minutes.
Big T's like yelling at people in front of him down in front at a concert. Like, sit down. Enjoy the show.
I didn't, but I wanted to.
I'm trying to
But
remember.
again,
I went so many years ago. I've only been in 3 concerts. But they were all Coldplay each time.
love that.
But I don't remember like people moving around.
You were in the stands?
Yeah.
Even in like
My mom took me 3 times.
she loved them?
Yeah, she liked Coldplay a lot. I'm not like they're okay.
So you've only been to 3 concerts.
That's it, and they were all Coldplay.
Who's your favorite band?
I don't really have a band. You know, I don't like music really that much.
You don't listen to music? What do you listen to in your car?
Silence.
Yeah.
Yeah, or if
thoughts?
I'm on a phone call, Bluetooth.
Right.
What about a
That's
podcast or something?
No, not
Or
really.
like sports talk radio, Pittsburgh sports talk radio?
No.
So
I'm not a big podcast listener or YouTube, like none of that stuff really.
you sit there and you think.
Yeah.
Do you talk to
Yeah,
yourself?
pretty much. No, not really.
No, what do you mean not really?
I'm not having conversations with myself like, oh, dear, it's going to be a great day at Barstool. I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
I'm just like, taking in the view and whatnot.
Do you ever say what you see? Like, oh, that's a nice dog.
Yeah, like for sure. Like, oh, that car is sick. Like that.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. By the way, your car is outside. It looks gorgeous.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Oh, it's back
it's
up and
here.
running?
Yeah, it's loud. I fixed it on Friday. I'm becoming a car guy.
Was it just gas?
Well,
It
you
was
didn't
out of
fix
gas.
it.
That's crazy.
No, it was out of gas. I did fix it. It ran out of gas. And I
Well,
went,
wasn't
I got
broke
gas.
then.
Yeah, so quick update. Got my car back on Friday from the mechanic. Shout out. I don't want to say his name. But shout out this guy that fixed it. He did a great job.
You don't want to give him a shout out?
Well, I want to make sure that the car stays fixed before I know that it was good work. It feels like it
Okay.
was good work.
Okay.
So I pick it up. I run some errands on Friday. Got to go to Home Depot. Got to go to Target. Got to go to Advanced Auto Parts. Just doing some shopping. Oh, by the way, here's one thing I'm
Very
fucking-
different stores there you just mentioned.
Well, they're all like right next to each other. So I was like,
I know,
here, I'll
just
go there.
culturally, very different people.
Culturally different people. Facts. I'm a power washer guy now.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Power washers are fucking awesome.
Oh, the best.
Big T, have you ever power washed?
I feel like I have a little bit.
No, you would
It's
know.
different.
No, so I know my uncle has done it, and I feel like when I was a kid, I did it like once or twice, but I've never, yeah.
Never been so confident in my entire life as I am that you would absolutely nut yourself with a power washer.
Well, so there's a power washing simulator on PlayStation that I've looked at buying a couple times and haven't pulled the trigger.
Yeah, I know you're into like the lawn mowing simulators,
Yeah.
all that stuff. You would absolutely love a power washer. I rented one for a couple hours on Friday, power washed my deck. Oh my God,
Yeah.
it is awesome. You see like the straight line of clean come out.
I watch videos all the time.
Oh, it's so good. It is. I'm going to buy one. I have to buy a power
Oh, for
washer.
sure. You
now.
gotta get a big one though.
Yes.
A lot of PSI.
I'm going to get the biggest one that I can
Should.
possibly.
You know what's even like on that type of level? Cutting trees, cutting branches. Yeah, it's addicting.
You can probably, if you get a good enough power washer, you could probably cut a branch off with it.
Probably could.
Yeah, the guy was like, "Be careful! Don't wear open-toed shoes because you'll cut your foot." And I was like, "Fuck yeah, that
rocks.
It sounds great." But it is so good. You spray it, and it's a clean line that comes out, and man, it's awesome. So, anyways, I got a power washer, rented one, take it back. I'm putting it in the back of the El Camino because it's a sports car, but it's also a truck. It's very versatile. Drop it off, and then my car doesn't start after that. After I just got it back from the mechanic, and I'm so mad. I'm so angry, and I'm just sitting there in the parking lot like, what the hell is going on? And I was about to get gas before I went to Home Depot because the gas gauge on the car doesn't work. And I didn't know how much gas was in it.
That's a problem.
It's a problem. And I thought, you know what, I'll wait for another like 5 miles before I get gas. No big deal. They probably filled it up when I first got the car. So it doesn't start. And I'm like, maybe it's just gas. After sitting there like looking on YouTube, trying to listen to the sounds and be like, that sounds like my engine right now. That could be it. And there are worse places for your car to break down than in a Advanced Auto Parts Pep Boys Home Depot parking lot, because worst case scenario, I just push it into the garage. So I get on a bike. I get one of those motorized bikes. I take it down to the gas station, fill up the gas can, bike it back, pour, and then this is actually maybe the most embarrassing part of the situation. It took me a good 15 minutes to figure out how to pour the gas out of the can.
Oh no.
Because it's a new fucking kind of gas can.
I know,
that
they're
you have
quirky.
you have to click a thing, then push it, then turn it. And I'm used to a gas can that
Just goes.
Yeah, it might have the shotgun hole on it that you pop out and then it goes. And so I had to watch a YouTube video for how to work the gas can. And I figured that out. Put the gas in there.
How'd that make you feel?
I made sure to go into my car in the Pep Boys parking lot and watch it in the car so nobody else could see what I was watching in the parking lot, because it was that embarrassing. But yeah, I got the car fixed up and it's good to go now. It's parked outside and it's very, very loud. I love it. And she's great. All right. So Big T, you're teed off about concerts, nothing else?
Yeah, no, that was it. I started to write something else down and then I stopped.
What is teed off? What does that mean?
That's something that he's pissed off about.
Oh, okay.
He gets
But that's
pissed
like
off.
that's his segment.
That's
kinda?
his segment.
Oh, I like that.
And,
Minor inconvenience of the week.
Okay,
basically.
gotcha.
and it's usually something along the lines of, I'm angry because people are moving at a concert.
Okay.
And I'd prefer to sit still and enjoy the music.
Yeah, fuck me, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
well,
paid 200 smackers wanted to listen to the music, and yeah, fuck me, I guess.
That's one thing I never understood about I'm not a big music guy, so I probably can't relate to a lot of people. You can just go on Spotify or Apple and just listen to the song.
So I'm with
good
you
point.
for the most part,
Right?
but I mean, it's a different vibe.
I guess so, yeah.
Did you say you're not a big music guy?
No, I'm not.
What does that mean?
Like, I don't listen to music.
I don't think there's many of you.
Really?
no, there's a, I know a few.
Really?
Music is like life.
Yeah, like my mom loves music. Loves it.
Most humans do. We just have like a bioelectric attachment to.
Yeah, I don't know.
So you don't. So do you? This is wild. So you just don't like music. Like, so when you hear it, you're like,
Well,
not
like,
my thing?
okay, I'll put it to you this way. Like,
okay.
the Kendrick Lamar Drake beef. It's going viral, so I'll like listen for a little bit, but like that's the extent. Like if something's like popping off, like I'll just be, I'll take a listen to that real quick. But like it's not like I'm taking a shower, listening to music, or getting ready to go to the gym, listening to music. I mean, I don't go to the gym, but
How did this happen? So like you just never. So
You
like you
know-
don't have a favorite artist or genre or.
no, definitely not. No, I mean,
I'm
I know a
perplexed.
few different songs and whatnot, but
What's your favorite song?
I like Neil Young, the song "Hey Hey My My."
Okay.
I heard that a long time ago. That was a good one.
Rock and Roll Will Never Die.
Yeah.
What if you've got like a secret talent though? What if you have something buried inside you and you're an excellent musician?
Well, I used to play the clarinet when I was 13 or 14, but I wasn't very good, so I don't think I'm talented.
How'd you pick clarinet?
Well, in school you had to take a music class and like you could pick your instrument. Nobody wanted the clarinet, so I was like, I'll do it.
I'll be the only one. Yeah, I'll be first chair.
Yeah.
The number one.
But I didn't
clarinet
really
guy.
like it. That like I'm not.
Can you sing?
No.
Give us a taste.
Well, I'm very curious. So when you hear music, you're just like indifferent. You feel no emotional, like nothing. There's no.
Definitely not. No feelings, nothing. No.
Wow.
No, definitely not. Definitely not.
Jake Marsh is like that too.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't. I'm not like, oh shit, that was hard, that rhyme or something. No.
Well, fuck the rap. Like it don't even got to be rap. Like anything. Like I don't think I've ever met a human that just like music is whatever. That's weird. But I mean, I'm not judging you. I'm very surprised.
Damn. Yeah. I guess.
No, I've definitely met other people that are like that.
I have not. This is news to me.
Damn. I feel like an outsider.
No, maybe.
No, you're definitely an outsider. But it's nothing.
Maybe you just haven't. Maybe there's a certain type of music out there that you haven't heard yet that you're going to listen to. Is going to change your life.
Really. I tried to like listen to a few country songs.
I feel like you have the life experience that you would like country music.
No, I'd rather listen to rap,
Interesting.
but I'm not like playing it on my phone or driving to work playing it or anything like that.
What about classical? Have you ever listened to that?
No, the only classical, as far as my classical goes, I just put my son to bed with classical music.
Okay.
He's been on the classical music, like as soon as he hears it, he's out.
What kind of stuff?
Just you just type in classical music relaxing, and it just
Okay.
it'll
Puts him to sleep.
Uncopyrighted stuff.
You have trouble sleeping sometimes, right?
I don't sleep.
Have you ever tried listening to classical music relaxing?
No.
Maybe you should try that. So I got this new thing, and I love it because I used to always fall asleep listening to podcasts or whatever. Sometimes like music, but you get like, earphones that you put on or the earbuds that you put in, and then they fall out or your ear gets really sore in the middle of the night. They make a blindfold that has these little speakers in them.
Ooh.
And it's like a Bluetooth blindfold. So you can charge your phone, put it on the nightstand, and then you got a blindfold on, and then you're just hearing the audio.
Wow.
And it's also blocking out all the light. And I have never slept better.
Wow, I gotta
Never
try
slept.
that.
The only problem is Blake loves to chew on them. He's already eaten 2 of the blindfolds.
Or is he
So
in the
I'm on the
crate
third.
at night or no?
He is in the crate at night for structure, but then in the morning I let him out, and then he can hop on the bed. And sometimes I'm like downstairs doing something. He'll run upstairs, jump on the bed, take my blindfold, and then tear it apart. So I'm on blindfold number 3 right now.
Oof.
But yeah, try listen to classical music relaxing at night, and it might work.
You know what I'll watch at night? Like, obviously not music, but I'll watch streamers play video games.
Yeah,
Like, and that'll kind of put me into bed in a way.
yeah.
I don't know.
What about blues music?
So according to the Atlantic, between 3 and 5% of the world's population may have specific musical. I'm gonna fuck this word up. Anhedonia, a neurological condition that causes people to have little to no interest in music.
Wow, it's a low percentage.
That's a rare, because of how emotionally connected humans are to music. I mean, we're
Wait,
talking.
so you guys are like crying listening to music?
I have before, absolutely.
Wow.
Oh yeah, they listen to Taylor Swift.
That's
and
crazy.
The waterworks.
Well, I don't know about that
Yeah,
part, but it's
Jared,
like
come on.
like an emotional like
He
I
still
hear
has her
PFT.
scarf.
I know you feel me on this one, PFT. There are certain like chord progressions that can give me butterflies and goosebumps.
Yeah.
Oh
Like
my
if there's
God.
certain chords that are
Yeah.
played, like it is emotional, and it's odd that you feel nothing.
Damn.
Yeah,
I
there are.
don't want you to feel like I'm getting down on you. I'm just
No.
very-
I'm interested in like you guys actually feeling stuff from people playing music.
Yeah, I feel like you've never gotten like excited. What about jock jams, Jerry? Do you guys remember jock jams? It's probably too late.
It's too late for it. It's too late for it. Yeah,
Jock jams changed the world.
What's that?
Yeah.
So back in the mid '90s, there was this compilation CD that came out, and it was all the best sports themed songs. So maybe not even songs that had anything to do with sports, but songs you would hear at stadiums. And they put it on a CD, and then you could just listen to it, and you feel like you were at a professional baseball game.
Okay.
And then they'd play it before like little league games too. Jock jams. I think Jock Jams Volume 2 was the best one.
This
be
this
like-
is the most 90s thing I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Get ready for this. Whoop, there it is.
Well, wait, let's give each song its due respect. Y'all ready for this? Dun 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 dun. You know that song?
Yeah, of course.
Y'all
Whoop,
ready
there
for
it
this? Yep.
is. Tootsie Roll.
Yeah.
Strike
Let
It
me
Up.
see
I'm not
that
familiar
Tootsie
with that
Roll.
one.
To the left. To the left. Yes.
Pump Up
I would
the
like to see you
Volume.
Tootsie Roll, Eric. Let me see one, break one out for me.
I don't know the dance. How do you do it?
Just
No.
in, one knee in, the other knee in. And you know what I mean? You might have to have a little bit of hips. I don't know.
I've
if
got
you have the
hips.
for it.
I got hips.
I don't know if
Pump
you
Up
got
the
hips for it.
Jam.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great song. No, when I hear Tootsie Roll, all I think about is warming up in the on deck circle, being like 12 years old, getting ready to step up to the plate. It was a great. I mean, you You like Renegade, right?
Yeah, like when I'm at the game when it
You
comes
feel
on.
something.
Yeah, like I feel like I'm at the stadium and like, holy shit, this is great. Yeah, but
Yeah.
like
You might just like jock
So
jams.
is there any art that you feel connected to that when you see it or hear it, not necessarily music, it could be a play, it could be a movie or something that makes you feel something?
no, and I know that's true because like I've watched many movies and shows with my girlfriend and she'll just be like sobbing like, what are you doing? And she's like, you're crazy. How aren't you like crying? This is like, I'm like, yeah, no, that didn't do it for me.
So is there any outside source that gets you emotional about anything? Like anything?
Emotional. No, I guess sometimes when like maybe dogs are mistreated or animals are mistreated.
Okay, there you go.
I feel something there. Like that's fucked up.
Irony, that's music to my ears. Yeah, I got you. No, I'm just joking.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
But that's like, I feel like when people cry listening to music or watching a show, it's not because they're like mad. Like that's making you upset.
Yeah.
Like I feel like when you cry at a show, it's like, I guess it's making you upset, but in a different way. Do
You
you see what I'm
identify
saying?
with something in the show?
Yeah.
It brings something
It's
out of your
different.
past? Yeah.
It's not like, oh, that's fucked up.
Well,
Yeah.
if you've watched Inside Out, that the core memories, the happy ones are happy because you know what sad is. Sad ones are sad because you know what happy is.
Have you seen 2 yet?
No, I'm waiting to see it with my
Oh,
kids.
okay. Yeah, I haven't seen it either, but I remember I saw
floors.
I want to go so bad to see the second one.
How come we like listening to songs that make us sad?
Because it feels good.
But why? Did it feel sad?
But there's nothing better, and I learned this after I went through a lot of emotional trauma because for years I was so apathetic to life. I was hardened emotionally. I was like, enough. I was kind of like Jerry when it comes to like, I didn't feel a lot, right? But then I learned that like it was from the women in my life that like, yo, sometimes like a good cry just washes a lot of like your emotions out, and it just makes you feel like it's like a reset. It's like emotional reset. It makes you feel really good. Just cry like I don't know if you've ever had it, but like if you've seen a movie and sometimes you get that little lump in your throat, and as men, I have for years, I just shove that down. Like, what the fuck am I getting emotional about this for? I just let it come now, and if I've cried to like. I watched The Notebook. I cried. There's a few movies that like I've watched for years that when I had an emotional revelation that I just cry now. And when I let it go, I just feel better as a human. Like I just feel open.
What about the national anthem? Could you cry for the national anthem?
Nah, that shit don't move me.
I can't.
No, not like
I tried.
Nick Sirianni, No Sean. Yeah, sometimes
I'd be questioning them. Some of them. I'd be questioning some of that.
you think it's like eye drops?
No, sometimes it feels performative, but I don't want to judge.
How do you make yourself cry though?
I think those have more to do with like the moment of the game and
Yeah,
like, all
I
right,
feel
we're
that.
about to go do this. Like,
I feel that.
But like actors, when they're trying to make themselves cry, do they think of something really sad?
yeah,
And then it takes them a while to recover from that scene because they're like, I'm actually sad because I was just crying.
Or
Yeah.
they have sticks that are basically I think like ammonia, and they'll rub them under their eyes, and that'll produce tears.
Oh.
Like Onion.
Yeah.
there was this. What was this one movie? Monster. Have you seen the movie Monster?
Yeah.
It was about that. Yeah, it was about that woman who was like a prostitute and like whatever the case may be. There was this scene where she had to smoke this dude who was like, providing services, paying for her services. And like she got in this like really emotional character. And I was watching the behind the scenes joint one time, and she got so into character that she needed like 30 minutes. Like she just like after she did the scene, like she just went off and just sat in the chair and was just like had to come, gather herself and compose herself because she was so emotionally invested into the scene. Sometimes I think there's different. Some of them do the ammonia stuff or whatever it is, where they could just do that. But some of them just really get into character and then drudge up those emotions and really feel with whatever it is that the character is feeling.
That must be rough if you have a big cry scene and then you have to like go to the most painful memory that you have
Yeah.
to access it.
I got something for you, Arian. You'll appreciate this. The last time I cried was when I watched the movie John Q.
There you go. Yeah.
That had me choked up.
I'm not gonna bury my son.
Yeah.
My
That was
son's
good.
gonna. I cried on that one too.
Yeah.
That
was a good
shit
one.
is. Ooh. cool. If you got
Yeah,
a
that
little,
was a good one.
got a little boy, if your kids,
So I got it in me.
I got it. Right.
It's
Tap
gotta-
into that emotional, Jerry. It's cleansing, man.
Yeah.
Tap into
That's
that
like
emotional style.
if it applies to your life,
Yeah.
like a man and his boy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
I
a
get,
good one.
I get that. I'm always fascinated by actors that die on screen. Like if your character dies in a scene,
Yeah.
how do you pull that off? Do you just like have to keep your eyes open for as long as possible? Do you have to stop breathing?
Yeah, I don't know. It's tough.
How do
You
you
gotta hold
die?
your breath. I think you have to hold your breath and not move.
So you're just sitting there on camera and you're like, I'm dead. Just don't move at all. I wonder if that fucks you up at all.
I doubt it because there's not much emotion there. You're just kind of laying there.
Yeah, maybe. You're probably right. I cry when Forrest Gump comes on.
Really?
Yeah, Forrest Gump.
What
Yeah.
part?
Oh, when he's crying, talking to his mom or to Jenny.
Okay. I
Yeah.
love you, Jenny.
Yeah, that's good. That was good. Mama
Was
died
it?
on a Tuesday. Yeah. And he's when he's talking to Jenny about his son, and he's so smart. That part. Oh my
I'll
god.
get you.
I got goosebumps right now just thinking about that scene.
I'm talking about one of the bigger simps of all time.
Forrest Gump, yep.
Yeah. I felt bad for her. You gotta let that one go. She for the streets, dog.
Jenny's for the streets.
Jenny
yeah.
was for the streets, man.
That
You
was
got-
It's fucked up how she left him after she sneaks into his bedroom. They do it, and then she just leaves in the morning. It's
You're
all
the
he ever
worst.
wanted was just like one night with Jenny, and he got it. And then, yeah, she sucked.
She was the worst, dog.
She stunk. All right, you guys want to do some voicemails?
Do it.
Okay.
The macro crew, I heard PFT saying that he wants some riddles, and I watched a show that had this riddle in it. It was relating to mythology, but I suppose it can slide to other things. So the riddle goes, what is greater than the gods and worse than the titans? The poor have it, and the rich need it. That's it. That's the riddle. See what you guys come up with.
Greater than the gods?
Greater than the
Give
gods,
the gods.
worse than the Titans.
What's the Titans?
I think it was like the Roman gods, maybe.
Hmm.
The poor have it, and the rich want it.
Need it.
The rich need it. The poor have it.
Time. That's my guess.
Time's not a bad guess.
Time. How's time greater than the gods?
I don't know. It kind of makes sense for the poor have it and rich need it, though.
The poor have it, the rich need it. What do poor people have that rich people need?
Poor people have rich
I have the answer whenever you.
What do poor people have that rich people need?
Worse than the Titans. All right, so like Panthers.
Poor
Not,
people.
not a whole lot last year. The
Yeah,
Commanders,
not a ton. Yeah, Washington.
they were worse. Shit, this is a good riddle.
Yeah.
It's fucking me up a little bit. Chargers were really bad last year too.
Y'all stuck on a football side.
Chargers were just so sad. Yeah.
I think they're going to be really good this year. By the way,
Yeah, Harbaugh.
that's my bold prediction.
Yeah, you're probably right. Harbaugh's a great coach.
Poor people have it.
Mad Dog, would you have gotten this if you didn't look it up?
No.
Freedom.
Are we gonna be mad?
Probably a little bit, yeah.
Okay, so let's just hear it because we're gonna be mad.
No, hold on,
Okay,
man. Hold on.
okay.
Cave like that. It's been a minute and 30 seconds.
What do rich people need?
Rich
Everything.
people need to
To have their gym memberships canceled on time.
perspective. Perspective? No. Greater than the gods, worse than the Titans.
That part I don't get at all.
Yeah, because that would assume. I assume they're talking about the either the Egyptian or Roman gods or Greek gods.
What do poor people have that rich people need? And it's gonna be something weird.
Peace of mind? No. Freedom?
Desperation.
Fucking all right.
You guys are getting closer in the same concept of things.
Okay, is desperation close? No.
Why would rich people need desperation?
Because you want to feel something. That's why rich people, every billionaire at some point, they do this thing where they try to just torture themselves to feel something. So like Jack from Twitter, remember when he went on like a water only diet, and he went and tried to meditate for like 2 weeks nonstop, just drinking water.
That's
Because
kind of good for you though.
But his life is so good that he
Oh
needs to
my
feel bad.
god, that reminds me. Did you see fucking Elon Musk dancing, bro?
Yeah.
I did not see that.
That might be.
Oh,
the-
you didn't?
Holy
He looks like
shit.
he's 8 years old.
It's like,
Dance like no one's watching.
and he did exactly that. Bro has the swag of a shoe. His shit is of a bad shoe. It's just that man is hilarious. I don't know. I'm gonna throw in the towel though. What we got?
Yeah, me too.
The answer is nothing. So I'll break it down for you.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Greater than the gods. Nothing is greater than the gods, as they are all powerful. Worse than the Titans. In Greek mythology, the Titans were a race of powerful deities, but nothing is worse than them, as it represents the absence of existence. The poor have it. The poor have nothing.
Yeah.
And the rich need it. The rich need nothing.
Damn, that was a good one.
That's a good riddle.
Tomato,
Witty.
tomato.
I feel bad about not getting that one. Feel like we should have worked our way there at some point.
Wait, why is it tomato? We didn't get it. I thought it was a good one.
He doesn't like the riddle.
I don't like it.
But why though?
I don't know.
Fucking.
I like the ones I get.
I want to do next one.
Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, shoot.
Hey, Macrodosing crew. It is Bo from Fayetteville, home of the #1 track and field team in the SEC. I just wanted to know what the saddest sports memory you have or sports event. For me, as a Texans fan, it was when Bill O'Brien became our GM and he traded DeAndre Hopkins. I was like 13, 14 years old, and I cried for like an hour. Yeah, just wanted to see what y'all's saddest memory was. Shout out Greg in Oklahoma. Hope you're feeling better. Thank you. Hope you guys stay beautiful, handsome. Talk to y'all later. Bye.
Okay. Saddest sports memory.
I got two.
There's so many.
I
It
have
sounds
mine.
like he was saying not even worst necessarily, like, but most, like that wasn't the worst thing that's happened to the Texans.
Yeah, but just
But
sad.
it was like a very demoralizing.
and with the benefit of hindsight, you look back on it, you're like, that was
That was
so
pretty bad. That was
Yeah.
pretty bad. I got two. First one is when Michael Jordan retired. I think I was like 11. So I cried. I literally cried tears. Sad. And then the first time, I mean. No, so it wasn't I wasn't 11. I was really young. I was like 7 or 8. And then another one, the really sad one, which everyone agreed to, was when Kobe died. When Kobe died, though, that shit took a part of me. I cried again. That shit
Mm-hmm.
still is kind of unreal.
All right, well, none of us can say like a game now.
No, say a game.
I say what you want, bro. I should have went last year, right?
I was gonna say a game.
Yeah, say a game.
I mean, yeah, you go.
It would be even though Steelers won the game, it was Ben Roethlisberger's last home game because I was there,
Yeah.
and it's like you watched. I mean, he was pretty much my only quarterback. Since being a sports fan. I mean, we've had others like Tommy Maddox and Cordell Stewart and whatnot, but like he was there for so long, and I got a chance to go to the last game he'll ever play at Heinz Field. That was pretty sad. I mean,
Yeah.
watching that.
When he walked off the field with his family.
Well, I was right, dude. I still piss me off to this day. So where he started because he walked around the whole stadium, and I was sitting front row for that, and he started like if I was here, he started right here,
Oh, right next to you.
and he
yeah.
never got all the way around.
So he went the opposite direction.
Correct.
And you're like, he can't get the entire stadium.
And he did, but he just stopped.
He skipped you. You were like one of 20 people that didn't get a high five.
Lower than that. I would say whoever was sitting front row around the whole stadium, maybe 5 or 6.
We gotta make that right, Ben.
Yeah, I know.
We gotta make it right. Have you ever talked to him?
No, I've tried for years, but I never got nothing. Like, I don't know. I mean, I never even like harassed him or anything like that. It's just like, what's up? How's everything?
Yeah. I mean, he didn't run his own social media for a long time.
No.
Remember that? Remember when
Yes.
Ben Roethlisberger blocked like half of Twitter?
Yeah.
because his whoever ran his socials,
I think it's a female who runs it.
she would just like go on a list, and if you responded or if you even liked a tweet,
Yeah.
she would just boom blocked,
Yeah.
never again. That's a sad memory. I wish he had slapped your hand,
Me too.
or he gets you down the field and his family, and then Jerry walking
Incredible.
down the tunnel.
You know,
together.
I do think TJ would do something like that for me
You think so?
when he hangs it up. Yeah, if I'm there for the last game, I think TJ would make sure that I'm somewhere around.
You ever see senior night in colleges where they have the parents walk
Yeah,
out on the
yeah,
field?
yeah.
Jerry walks down the field wearing like a giant ribbon with TJ's face on it. He's got flowers for his last home game. It's the Watt family, all of his brothers, and then Jerry.
That'd be
Going out there.
incredible.
Yeah, maybe when he goes in the Hall of Fame, maybe you can give the speech.
That'd be great.
Yeah, putting him in.
Is yours RG3 injury?
That was sad because I knew it was a bad injury at the time.
Yeah.
And it also felt like this is worse than just this one injury.
Yeah.
It felt like it was going to be a thing that was going to derail everything about his career. Yeah. And also it was sad because you could only blame the team for what happened to him.
Yeah.
It wasn't his fault. It wasn't like a cheap shot that you could get angry at somebody for. It was like, no, Dan Snyder and Shanahan were directly responsible for that. And so that sucked. Also, RG3 probably should have taken himself out of the game, but you probably don't do that. He's actually, you know who the quarterback was that he was playing against? Russie.
Really? In that game?
In that game, yeah.
Wow.
In that game. And then after the game, Trent Williams punched Richard Sherman in the face. That was awesome. Love that. Yeah, but sad memories. I mean, there were so many sad memories with the Capitals in the playoffs. Every year, Caps are so good. Every year they lose. Same song and dance over and over again. Yeah, I would probably say the RG3. I mean, Sean Taylor. That fucked me up. I took off work that day when I found out he got shot because I was just like trying to find updates anywhere I could. That was a sad day, but that's more like Arian's example.
Yeah, now I can't say anything that's not somebody dying.
Are you want me to try to give you like a very inconsequential one?
Yes.
Okay. Saddest day in sports for me. When I was in high school, I was a goalie on the soccer team, and it was a very windy day, and we had a big game coming up that weekend against the team that was number one in I think the entire like Washington Post top 10. And so we were very excited about this game. Opportunity to prove ourselves, maybe even get ranked to the top 10. And it was a windy day. I was in goal, and the goal blew over, and it landed on me. I got hit by the goal in practice, and it fucked up my lower back. And so then I had to be out of soccer for like 3 weeks due to a goal falling over injury.
That's very unfortunate that happened.
It's also very funny that it happened. I was like 5'7", 5'8".
Why did you play goalie?
Because I could jump and I could get side to side.
Yeah.
I was a leaper. Oh, what's that? What's that?
You can't jump. You have no bunnies.
That's bullshit.
Nah, bro.
That's bullshit, Arian.
Yeah, no
I touched
bunnies, bro.
I touched rim.
You a backboard clapping ass.
Yeah, but when you're 5'8", getting backboard is a pretty good accomplishment.
You don't even get back. You get the foam at the bottom.
That's not true. I get backboard, and I've touched rim, and I'll do it again.
You have yet to show me.
Bullshit. I can't do it anymore. But no, it was in retrospect. Like I wish that there was a camera on me that day at practice, where I'm just standing in goal. The ball is nowhere near me. It's at the other end of the field, and the goal just blows over onto my back.
Did y'all win?
I don't know if we won that game or not. We ended up being pretty good. So we were at one point ranked number 1, but yeah, we didn't win that. I don't think we won that one. It's probably a blessing for the team. The other goalie was better anyways.
I could give you, I mean, I don't even know how many, but I think the saddest I've ever been after a game was the 2019 NCAA tournament, our Sweet 16 game against Purdue. We were down like 25. We came all the way back and went to overtime. We should have won in regulation. There was a terrible foul call and we lost in overtime, but because it was my senior year of college. We weren't good at football, like basically the whole time I was in school. We weren't good at basketball till my junior and senior year. And then like I was thoroughly convinced that team was going to win the national title. And they lost. So that sucked.
Did you cry?
I don't think so. I think I was just very like depressed. I was watching with my roommate and we were just sad.
So I want to take mine back because I thought of a different professional sports memory. It was when I think I was 6 years old, and it was Braves against Twins in the World Series.
91?
91, yeah. And I was a Braves fan when I was a kid because I used to watch all their games because it was on TBS.
That's crazy how fast you knew that, Big T. He said Braves versus Twins World Series.
Well, there was only one Braves Twins World Series.
But bro,
Worst to
that's
first, 1991.
Yeah,
Kent Herbeck.
That's,
Yep.
Wow, that's
Cheating
dope.
son of a bitch.
Jack McDowell.
I'm glad I wasn't there.
So wait, what did Kent Herbeck do?
Kent Herbeck pulled, was it Fred McGriff or somebody? Somebody got to first base. You don't know this play?
No.
It was either Fred McGriff or I forget now. But Kent Herbeck.
It was Ron Gant.
It was Ron Gant. That's what I was trying to think of. Pulls Ron Gant's leg off of first base, like lifts it with two hands, and the umpire called him out. And I want to say that was in Game 7.
That was Game 2.
Oh, okay.
Game 2, he's on the base. Yeah, he lifted him off the bag. I had completely forgotten.
But it was
about
like
this
a
play.
pivotal part of the game. And then the Braves went on to lose in 7 games.
Yeah, so mine would be Game 7. So I still remember I was 6 years old, big Braves fan. I'm trying to stay up, watch as many Braves World Series games as I'm allowed to, but I'm 6 years old. My mom makes me go to bed before Game 7's over.
God,
Yeah, can you believe that shit?
terrible.
Never send your kids to bed when they're watching a game because they'll remember it the rest of their lives. And she was like, okay, you can go to bed, but we can find the game on the radio, and you can listen to the game on the radio as you fall asleep. So I'm just sitting there in my bed, listening to the radio broadcast. Kirby Puckett hits a home run, and I get up, and it's the radio that's also got the cassette player on it.
Mm-hmm.
So she used to play me like tapes and stuff on that. I get up, and I'm like, no. I try to hit rewind to take the home run away. I was like, no, rewind. And she's like, it's not going to rewind. She was actually sitting there. We were listening to it at the same time. But for some reason, I was not allowed to be watching on TV. And the fucking alarm clock tape radio wouldn't rewind Kirby Puckett's home run.
That was Game
I cried.
6.
Was that
wasn't
Game
it?
6? I thought it was Game 7.
It was a walk-off homer.
Yeah, the walk-off homer.
He hit a walk-off homer. I believe it was 6 to go to Game 7, but then they walked it off again in Game 7 because Game 7 was
You're right.
Jack Morris against, it was either Smoltz or I think it was John Smoltz, and they both threw like
9
8
innings,
shutout innings,
Yeah.
and then the Twins won in extras.
You're right. That was the home run was Game 6.
Yeah.
So it was Game 6 of that World Series I listened to and tried to rewind, and I cried. Sad.
How about that, Arian? He wasn't listening.
Oh, he's muted.
No, I was.
I forget how they won Game 7. Well, I don't forget. I wasn't there, but I forget how I learned it.
When the Bucks fired Greg Schiano, I was very sad about that. A lot of sad sports
Oh, I know
history.
another sad one. The first baseball game I ever vividly remember watching was Game 4 of the 2005 NLDS between the Braves and Astros, which, if you will remember, went 18 innings. And in the 18th inning, Chris Burke, who is one of the best Tennessee baseball players ever, walked off the Braves, and the Braves lost the series. And that's like the first baseball game I really remember sitting down like where I was watching it, and that sucked.
What about you, Mad Dog McKenzie?
2016 Game 7, Cubs, formerly the Indians, bottom of the 10th.
The rain
after
delay.
The rain delay.
The rain delay.
Yeah, that was. I had to go to school late the next day. I was so upset. I was like sobbing so hard. That was the saddest I had ever been, ever.
That rain delay absolutely fucked the Indians.
Yeah, that was tough. That was really tough. I also had like regrets. I was a senior in high school. I had regrets. I was at home because I was so superstitious about where I was watching it. I wish I went downtown and like, even though we lost, like was a part of that.
No, but you could have changed it.
Well, do you know? I mean, like I think about that all the time. But yeah, that's by far 2016 World Series worst.
I believe that. Butterfly effect.
Oh, I didn't. When the Cavs were that summer, when the Cavs were on their run, I wouldn't apply chapstick on my lips because I thought that somehow me putting on chapstick would fuck up the calves, and so
Wait. What does that have to do?
literally don't know, but I kid you not, I had the most dried out lips for Game 7 because I thought chapstick would fuck me up, and I also couldn't watch. Like, in my brain, my friends wouldn't invite me to the watch parties because they were like, you can't come watch after. I would think it was after the first like 2 games when we were down 0-2, and they were like, you can't watch these. I was the superstitious one, so I wouldn't watch. I didn't watch Game 7 like live. I went upstairs and I just took a really long shower, and
Game 7 of the World Series, and you didn't watch it?
No, Game 7 of the Cavs.
Like, you thought it was bad luck if
I thought it was bad
watching?
luck if I watched it, and we would turn it on, and my mom and I would turn it on. It was Father's Day. I remember it so vividly. We would turn it on for like a couple seconds at a time to check the score, and they would be, let's call it like down 6 or whatever it was. And I would be like, you have to turn it off.
Wait, so you were 18 or 17
Yeah.
and you were like, I can't put chapstick on?
Yep. So I swear on my life that I literally was like, I can't wear chapstick.
Did you have any friends that were like, Madeline, you're insane?
I mean, I still do. Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah. But like also
That's
Cleveland
wild,
Cleveland was so locked in that like we were doing everything in our own power. So I wasn't even like the weirdest one probably like doing shit like that because we were all like, what can we do? Yeah.
Do we have one more voicemail?
We do.
And we'll let Jerry answer this one first because he's got to get out to do sidelines for the dozen.
Right.
Let's see this.
What's up, Macrodosing crew, the most dangerous podcast in the world. My name is Herman, calling in from Omaha,
Dangerous
Nebraska. I got a riddle for y'all.
Herman.
What dries as it gets wet? Think about that one a little bit.
Towel.
Anyways, love the pod. Thank
too
you guys
easy.
so much.
Nailed it.
It's too easy.
Do you want
Stay
me to do another
handsome.
one?
Yeah, do one
Mad
more.
Dog, Mackenzie, stay gorgeous.
Keep that in, though,
Peace out.
because I
Maybe I'll see
nailed
y'all in
that.
town. For some
You
colorful
just bodied that
I,
riddle.
That
I
was awesome.
smoked Herman's
Yeah.
riddle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Herman's such a
Big D,
powerful
did
name.
You
You
like
What
it?
a name that is.
I love that name.
Herman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's strong.
Yeah.
Mr. Steal Your Girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Literally, Mr. Steal Your Girl.
Yeah.
I got a little spoiler for week 1, my shirt.
Okay.
This is breaking
Who are the
news.
Steelers playing week 1?
Playing the Falcons. Or should I wear it for week 2?
What's that?
Denver.
Maybe get the Justin Fields jersey out?
No.
Okay, week 1. What are you putting on? It's a big week. You have all off season to prep.
Shirt's going to say, Sussy for Russy. Look at Arian.
I like it. That's good.
I think they would sell, too.
Yes.
Well, no, probably not, actually. But if he's good, they might.
It might be, yeah.
Oh my god. Okay,
If it's good, they might.
Sussy for us is good.
we'll do one more.
Hey, Macro crew. This is Mike from Baltimore. 2 things, I guess. Firstly, so I was seeing this girl for a while.
This part,
Kind of broke.
wait, this first part of this, I think is fucking sane.
Okay.
Well, she ends up just ghosting me after dating for like 8 months. And then I got hired at her job, kind of as her boss. I was kind of feeling myself a little bit. Not her direct boss, but I work with her boss. She's definitely under me. But now, it's been like a couple months since, and now she might be up for promotion, and I'd hate to see that happen. So I was kind of wondering, how do I kind of stir the pot so she doesn't get promoted without making it look like I'm doing it? And also, nobody at the office knows that we ever dated. So that's a thing. Yeah, I'm also not trying to get called into HR or anything, so any advice you got there? Secondly, a riddle. There's a rabbit, a carrot, and a fox. You're trying to get all 3 items to the other side of a river using a boat. If you leave the rabbit and the carrot alone, the rabbit will leave the carrot. If you leave the fox and the rabbit alone, the fox leaves the rabbit. You can only take 1 item at a time across to the other side. How do you get all 3 items across without losing any of them? Okay, thanks.
Okay, let's answer the riddle first.
Yeah.
So rabbit, carrot, fox.
I have the answer.
So you take the rabbit first, And then you leave the fox and the carrot.
No, but then you would take either one of them across, and the one would eat the other on the other side.
So why don't you take the carrot first?
But you can take something back though. So maybe you take the rabbit across, and then go get the carrot. Go get the carrot. Bring the carrot. Leave the carrot. Take the rabbit back with the fox. Bring the fox. Leave both of them there. Go back, get the carrot. Easy money.
They can all die once they get to the other side, right?
Yeah.
I mean, who gives a fuck once we're there? As long as we're there.
Okay, so you take the rabbit first, and then you come back. Then you take the carrot. Then you take the fox.
Yep.
Yeah.
Good job.
It doesn't matter if the rabbit eats the carrot on the other side.
Yep.
Because the rabbit and the fox are still alive.
That was the less consequential part of that voicemail as
so
well.
I mean, how it sounds to me, just based on this dude's vibe, like he knew that this lady would be working underneath him, and that's why he wanted the job. And
wouldn't put it past him the way he was cheesing about the.
I think
I
Now
could hear
she's-
the smile through the voice.
Now she's under me, head ass. God damn.
I mean, the real answer would be to just tell people that like you guys dated for 8 months. And then
No, the real answer is if the woman is up for promotion, let her get her money
Yeah. True.
and
Right.
and keep your feelings out of it, brother.
Feminist.
I know you was probably hurt because she ghosted you. Shit happens. Don't ever tap somebody's pocketbook because you mad at them, dog. It's never gonna end up good, bro.
right, I agree. You shouldn't try to like keep her from getting a promotion because you don't like how things ended. But at some point, people are going to find out about your relationship.
But did they date while they worked together?
No.
No. So do we think that matters?
No.
It
If
shouldn't.
she's doing enough in her job to where the higher ups feel like she deserves the promotion, then you shouldn't let your feelings because she ghosted you stand in the way of somebody doing what they can to do something. She ain't feeling you. It is what it is, man. You know what I mean? Don't take that out on her, bro. Don't do that. That's weird. That's weirdo shit. Sound
Yeah,
like a good guy, but that's weirdo shit. Don't do that.
This guy is being very, very toxic.
Yeah, I hope someone in his HR listens.
Yeah.
They recognize his voice.
See,
No, that's it. We are his HR. We're gonna talk him out of it right now.
Mackenzie and I are this HR. No, don't do shit like that.
I do think he knew that she worked there, and that's why he got this job.
That could be the case.
That'd be crazy.
That's what it sounds like to me.
I mean, if they dated for 8 months, he knows where she works.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
that's
And,
true, that's
wow,
true.
what a shocker! I applied for a job in the same
Where you
department
work.
where you work because you stopped answering my texts.
Yeah. Don't murder
I'm gonna
anybody,
save this
brother.
guy's number just in case we need it for like any crime.
Evidence.
Yeah, this guy might tell you what. I think you're the crazy one.
Yep.
Yeah, you're loco coco, my friend.
It's not the woman.
Don't do it, bro. Don't do it. Just leave it alone.
She's not your
Let
girl.
her get her money, bro, and go on about your business.
That's not your
Go on
girl.
about your go on about your business, brother.
Yeah, I don't think she. I mean, I don't know who she is, but I don't know if she thinks about him as much as he thinks about her.
The
Obviously
Batman
not.
quote.
Because he clearly is.
I don't think about
I don't
you.
think about you at all.
Also, I think there's a pretty good chance that this lady, when she found out that you were going to be working kind of in a position as her boss, she's probably made some exit plans. She's probably thought about getting out of this.
For sure.
Possibly.
Well, she has to.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like a defense mechanism. Oh,
But
my
in case
ex
she
might be my
hasn't-
boss. Let me think about this one a little bit deeper.
But in case she hasn't, just leave that shit alone, doggy.
I hope that in their 8 months of dating, one of the habits that she picked up from him was listening to this show. I hope she's listening and she knows who she is, and I hope she runs for the hills, gets a new job.
We talked about Freud last week on the show. I did have a dream that I was hoping that you guys could analyze for me.
You have a lot of dreams.
So it was Thursday night, and it was one of the most vivid dreams I've ever had, and it was almost all Barstool related.
Oh,
Like people in this office.
Whoa.
Okay.
So I wrote it down in the morning. I wrote down before I got out of bed because you're going to forget your dreams.
Yeah.
Okay. So I came into the office and Chaps had taken over the office as a warlord. and White Sox Dave was on a leash that Chaps was walking around, and White Sox Dave was on all fours and he had fangs. And everyone was terrified of Chaps because he'd sick White Sox Dave on you, and White Sox Dave would like bite you and tear you to pieces. Spider was in the office, and he was playing a prank on our security guard where he would steal 1 bullet a day from the security guard. So he would go up and like steal their gun from them, take 1 bullet out of the chamber, put it back in, and that was like his ongoing Jim versus Dwight office prank that he was doing. Hank was a TikTok star. He was like Mr. Popularity. Do you know what the name of his TikTok account was?
What?
Hanging with Hank.
It was not Hanging with Hank. He was like he was appealing to a youthful demographic, and his account was called "It's Giving Skibbity."
Oh my God.
No.
Yeah, which I actually think could be an awesome show if Hank wants to do it. Just what Hank's opinions on what is and is not skibbity at any given point. Big T, you were in the dream as well.
Love that.
You came in and you had just annexed Taiwan for the United States. So we own Taiwan now. We just took it from China. And then I went home because I was like, this is a fucked up office environment. I got to get out of here. And I had been renting out my house for a weekend to a bachelor party. And I went back to the house, and the house was in way better condition than when I left it. Everything was picked up. There was like nice art on the wall. I had nicer furniture. Floors are spotless. And then the people that had rented my house for the bachelor party were outside mowing my lawn and like taking care of the outside of my house. And every single person on this bachelor party was Jake.
Marsh?
Yeah. There were 11 Jakes that were just walking around my house, and they did such a great job looking after it, which I appreciated. But yeah, I don't know what any of that says about, because we'd just done the Freud episode about dreams. So I don't know what any of that means, but yeah, it was vivid.
Wow. I don't know what to tell you there, buddy.
Yeah. I got nothing, bro. That shit's
Maybe because everyone's in the office this week, like for the dozen.
Could be.
But all those people were just Chicago people, so.
Yeah, I don't know. But honestly, the spider prank was pretty funny. He would just like sneak up.
That is something
Spider would do it. That's what
Yeah,
that's what I'm
sure.
saying. Like Spider would absolutely be like, "Yo, this guy's got no more bullets left. I stole all of them." What's up, dude? You want a bullet? I'll give you a bullet, big dog. All right. Anything else we want to get into today?
May the odds be ever in your favor this evening, PFT.
What does that mean?
Are you serious?
a dozen, homie.
Yeah. Why are you rooting for me?
I'm not. I'm just.
I think she was saying like good luck.
Oh, good luck. Okay,
That's
good
the
luck.
Hunger Games.
But you don't need it because you've got Jeff on your side.
So, yes, that's true. If you guys win,
Yeah. What do you want to bet a friendly wager on that?
No,
Okay.
because we're going up against the system.
if you guys win,
And also, I don't have my full team.
I will be rooting for you.
All right, man.
To advance. Arian, now what if you guys make the Final Four on Thursday night? Would you be able to make it to Chicago for?
I could swing that.
Well, if we win 3 games without him, I don't know that I want him parachuting in.
Oh,
Oh my God.
you're saying losing his job.
We'll cross that bridge if we get to it, which we will not.
This
but
is Wally Pip.
yeah, you can't let somebody else take your job. That's what you can't make the club in the tub. Ain't that what they say, Arian?
This is what they say.
The point of the training room is to get out of the training room.
That's true.
But no, I would welcome Arian back if we were fortunate enough to make the Final Four, which I would not anticipate given the economic ramifications of Jeff needing certain teams to make it.
You're saying doesn't rigged.
No,
I mean, that's
you
not his
said
first
that.
time.
No, that's what you're saying.
No, I said there are economic ramifications that Jeff
You're
wants.
Ayesha Curry right now.
It could be rigged for views or money. I haven't figured out which yet.
Arian, do you have any NBA Finals takes before we sign off?
Nah, Celtics should have swept them. It's over.
It's still over.
It's over.
I mean, that was a bloodbath on Friday.
Yeah, but it's probably a little hangover. They got a little antsy. You gonna settle back in, tap that ass. It's over.
Did we talk about Luka on the show? I don't think we did, about him being a bitch.
Whoa.
He was a bitch in Game 3.
What do you mean, bitch?
He was flopping on 3-point shots, and they were missing. They were getting rebounds and then just going down the court and scoring where he should have been. And then at the end of the game, he took that charge that he tried to take, but it was his last foul, got fouled out, yelled at his team to challenge the call. They challenged. Call was upheld.
I mean, I just look at it like that's just the NBA now. The NBA is just very theatrical, and them dudes is. But I've always thought that about basketball players. Basketball players are divas. They're coddled since they're teenagers to be built up to like these superstars, and so they're kind of like divas, and so like It's why I kind of like what's going on in the WNBA right now. It's like they actually playing, roughing them up. I like that shit, but the NBA they don't do that. So
Old school.
I like ball, but I take it in spurts.
One thing I have and we will not get into the Caitlin Clark Angel Reese discourse. We will not do that. But a side effect of that I've really enjoyed is people playing clips of old WNBA fights. Because there are some good fights. There's some good fights. They like to throw hands. All right, so we will see you guys on Thursday for macrodosing. And until then, good luck. What did you say? May the odds
be ever in your favor from the Hunger Games.
Okay.
Hunger Games,
what happened to the person that said that?
Well, she's the one that picks them, so nothing really.
Wasn't there a violent overthrow of the government?
Yeah, which maybe is what we'll do today.
So doesn't she get killed?
No, she was rooting for Katniss, so they spared her.
Elizabeth Banks, lovely woman. Effie Trinket.
I only saw the first 1 or 2, and then I never followed up.
Effie Trinket.
All right. Well, may the odds be in your favor always. Love you guys.